New number alert. Yeah, I'm only getting Xfinity cars now based off of winner circle and race wins. Like legit, I just looked at my like other Xfinity cards I got this week. The only other two I got, I think 5 in total. I got this one, a non-winner win, the All-Geyer Championship win, and then I got a Kane and a Quapple. So 2 of them, one was a regular release, one was a special one-off release. Were regular paint schemes, and the rest were all race versions. Maybe I have an issue. Anyways, this is Kyle Larson's 2024 COTA win from the NASCAR Xfinity Series. In the number 17 Hendrick Motorsports, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. New number, I guess, though. It doesn't really matter. Take a look at the back of the box. It's the exact same as the other Larson. Again, I have all this wave now, which is pretty cool. I haven't done that in a while. So, there you have it. Let's get this diecast, though, out of the box. Alright, so now the card's out of the box. Let's take a look at the trading card here. Yep. I just remember Austin Hill and SVG beefed in this race. 1 lap led. I do remember the finish was actually kind of exciting, except SVG should have won. But then he got a penalty, actually, didn't he, at the end of the race? I do remember that as well. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened from that race. That wasn't a good race for him, I don't think. Anyways, I don't think his strongest race has ever been COTA. Sorry, strongest track. But it's been this guy's strongest track in the Xfinity Series. I think he has only 1 win still. I think he was close to winning again this year. Unless he didn't run that race. For some reason, I thought he ran the COTA Xfinity race again. Anyways, here is the card, though. Pretty clean. Not too much damage on a little bit there. But we'll go through that later on. But more importantly, it's a new number, and that's what we like. So taking a look at the sponsors first here. On the front end, you got HendrickCars.com. You got the Chevrolet logo, the windshield banner, or not banner, sorry, the windshield cover, windshield wiper, Chevrolet Camaro, number 17, Sunoco, Hendrick Motorsports, Goodyear, NASCAR Xfinity Series, NASCAR race car number 17, HendrickCars.com, hiring technicians, American flag, Valvoline, Hendrick 40-year logo, Kyle Larson. Getting tendencies on the B pillar looking, oh, well, looking wonky. I don't know why it's so bent into this corner here. We got Exalta, Cincinnati. That looks like the Freightliner logo, but that's not it. I don't know what that one is. Mac Tool, Siemens, and Arvis. I don't even know what's going on with these sponsors. Anyways, on the deck lid, we have HendrickCars.com, Kyle Larson on the rear window, HendrickCars.com, number 17, Camaro, Chevrolet, I did that, hiring technicians, and number 17, and a roof hatch there. This car is very, like, glossy. Like, I gotta fix my lighting in here, but, like, I could never even see half those logos. Like, if I do this, does that make it a little better, maybe, to see, or is it worse? Oh. It's a little better, but it is very glossy. Everything, if you look at it at a certain angle, the light on my, like, roof and everything just flashes over it. Which is weird. I don't really have a car that does that much. So that's kind of weird, especially for a HendrickCars car. I think that usually these things are decently, like, mild on saturation and color, I guess. I don't really know what's going on with it, but anyways, here is the one side here. Nothing too much damaging. And like I said, we had the side skirt piece that's always like that. It's not even really damaged. It's kind of just race version changes. Quarter panels on each side has a little bit of rubbing and stuff, probably from Austin Hill. Bumper looks pretty clean though. A little bit of rubbing there again. It looks like that piece is actually just fully off. It's supposed to be. Again, some roughing on the side skirts on the left side. And the right front vent, or left front fender. There we go. Otherwise pretty clean. It looks like there's like sparkles and stuff though on the front end. I don't know if that's just like the die-cast metal or if it's just like the decals or what's going on there. Slight rubbing and markings on the right side. But yeah, pretty clean. Originally when I saw this car, I saw it like this. I thought this is the one that has the completely like no logo on the side, Goodyear tires on the left, on the right side. I think that might be the Chase Elliott Charlotte one, because I think he also won in the 17 car in 2024, I think, in this.
car. I don't know if it got made though. I just remember seeing, I thought that was the car for some reason. But no, this one is actually not that bad. I mean, Kyle Larson usually brings equipment home, but yeah, this one's decent for COTA and having to deal with Austin Hill and SVG battling it out in their kind of mid-off. Otherwise, though, nothing too crazy of interest here. We do have the tear-offs there, which is a nice little change. Like, you usually don't see the tear-off flaps on there, so I don't know if they just always use the tear-offs or if they just added it for once. It's a cool design and the winch wiper we always have. But the decals are kind of messy on this car. They just kind of look like they're like these ones. I feel like they shouldn't be that close and that like vertical or horizontal. Whatever. They're just turned the wrong way, I feel like. And especially on this B pillar here, like these logos are very much going like this way more than usually they're just flat on the car. So again, I don't really like that's better on this side, but it's still not that good. So I don't really know what's going on with that one, but maybe one day we'll find out. To look here, everything else looks decent. Maybe a paint chip on the deck lid there, but nothing too crazy about it. Just a quick comparison, because I don't really have anything else to compare it to. Do I have a clean Kyle Larson somewhere? I do. Hold on a second. Where is that? It's over there. All right, we're gonna use the other Kyle Larson race when I have it on me right now, and just look at a comparison of the two cars. Oh, there we go. Just kind of compare the Cup car versus the Xfinity car design. I know it has damage and everything, whatever. Yeah, so nothing crazy different. Like, it's the exact same base concept scheme. Just a couple differences though, like this red red lining on the back side. Really wasn't well replicated on this car. I don't know what's going on with that one. It looks like it just stops there, and I don't think it actually is supposed to. Is that a paint chip? Well, this is for a different review, so I'll deal with that when I get to that review. That's kind of worrying, though. Anyways, let's move on to this side, so I don't have to freak out about that right now. Yeah, okay. Anyways, but yeah, pretty much the same scheme as basically all the HendrickCars.com schemes are. I wish they had some kind of differences sometimes. It's kind of why I like the Plan BCL cars, or the Circle B Diecast cars, which I think are getting announced this week for which car they're sponsoring at the Roval in the Truck Series. Hopefully it's a new driver, because that'd be cool. Anyways, because they're always different a little bit. These ones have been the same since 2020 when like Byron ran for like a race. So it's kind of annoying at times, but I get it. They want, I don't even know what they want actually. They just want to be recognized, but everyone knows this scheme by now. And yeah, I just kind of hope they change it up at one point, even if it's just a couple little design tweaks. But this is still a pretty cool diecast to have, and I think most people are going to want to try and find number 17 in any version. I think they also made a 2-pack of this car with this one and the Byron COTA one from 2024. Because, you know, Lionel just loves making random 2-packs for no reason now. Only for Hendrick drivers, though. So that's it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.